It's going to be a great time. But here we go. Yeah. Game number 1. We have the Barraza on the screen. I think Tripped was actually talking about it a little bit or more. Barraza is kind of like that sleeper pick. You know, you have really solid blasters. Yeah. You have a really nice axe kit. So, I mean, it's definitely something new.
Yeah, I mean, it's been utilized in 2v2 more and more recently, it feels like. He has that perfect mix of great 1v1 capabilities, and then also, you know, you got axe and twos, you got blasters for those long active frames to get those setups. Really great legend, and, you know, Taya's really been making great use of it, but thus far in this match, we're looking fairly even in terms of the damage distribution. Taya is disarmed, though.
Almost was able to catch the recov. Kresuu trying to go for that gravity cancel side sig, but barely going to miss out on that. Ahmet disarmed, down air, still trying to put some good damage on him. Lots of corner guarding, but not much gained from it. Taya kind of sitting off stage, already high damage on them. Doesn't want to approach too much. Wants to try and stock tank a little bit longer.
Oh, saved by opponent. That's crazy. Swapping over to the spear here as they set up for the edge guard. We're going to see the first strike there as well as Taya is now going down.
And there's just so much damage on the field. Ahmet finally going to drop N-Light, side sig, D-sig, caught his teammate, so they're not able to convert too much more off of that, but still 72 damage nonetheless. Neutral Light not going to be enough to KO, but I believe one more will. That Neutral Light not enough as well. I mean, bow, I wouldn't say bow is a bad weapon, but it's definitely not a KO weapon.
Okay, sticking to the blasters here. Taya being very conservative with the signature usage. Lots of opportunities to go for example, neutral signature on that axe, the infamous. But a lot of the times, opting just go for the D-Light, playing a little bit more laid back, playing a little bit more careful. I mean, I guess you gotta when you're the most damaged player on the screen. But definitely an interesting approach. Able to get that dare in. Nice couple of aerials to set up a bit of a juggle.
These guys are really even. Like, damage-wise, stock-wise, they're just kind of trading hits here and there, putting pressure on, then relieving pressure, putting more pressure on, then taking back the pressure. I mean, it is very close for either team, and now gets the disarm onto Taya, trying to corner guard. Ahmet gets the Sarah off the stage. Both red team members are able to make it back.
Yeah, let's see. Blue, nice recovery. Not going to get the knockout just yet, though. Side signature, nice job just sweeping in there. The ground pound is diabolical, but that's still Taya coming out on top, going for that Sarah. That's so risky. He gets the recovery on the way out either way, though. This is messy right now. This is messy, but it seems... Okay, I was gonna say the red team is just riding it out, but that's the blue team retaliating, actually, cleaning up.
Yeah, I mean... Stocks just started flying. I mean, one went, and then the other one, and then the other one, and then it was just on to the next one. Ahmet getting disarmed high into the sky, did not get a full touch, able to finally get to the wall. And Taya trying to put some pressure on, trying to stop the blue team from attacking their teammate. Ahmet's playing very patient now. He has to only go for small conversions. Gets the side sig, though. Good damage, ground pound. Kresuu able to make it back. But both blue team members split up and weaponless right at this moment.
Okay, blue able to get back. Nice there to interrupt that neutral light as well. All players very low now. It's blue stuck and left in this 1v2. A quick recovery is going to get the knockout, though. That's going to be Ahmet and Taya getting the first game here. Platforms. Okay, I've not gotten used to this new map pool yet.
Oh, I don't think anyone
I thought they went for the other new one. Yeah, I mean, they are just going in the deep end. I mean, this is $2,000 tournament new map. Okay, I guess, you know, they don't have Mammoth anymore, so might as well try this out.
Oh my god, I forgot Mammoth Fortress was a 2v2 pool. It's been so long. But already a good lead for the red team. Ahmet is the one leading the pack right now with damage, and big combo there getting some crazy damage and getting a stock off of blue. Kresuu now 144 in the red. Ahmet played that really well, and Taya was there to convert off of every single option, but whiffs on the neutral sig.
Nice. Now, come on. There it is. Gets the second knockout to blue with the clutch there, closing out those stocks. I was so scared they would drop that combo.
Oh man. It was honestly very, very important that they got that KO. But Kresuu doing a really good job of tanking right now. And he's gone. Never mind.
Going for the offstage. Do we get a dare? We do get a dare, but it's in the wrong direction. Recovery into the Sair. And just like that, you don't even need the ground pound. It was finished. That ground pound actually putting you in a very bad spot. Kresuu going for a second ground pound. Just a little bit too greedy. Taya able to get out of that situation. Gets back up on stage immediately as well. There's the signature. There's the second signature. I shouldn't have said anything about his lack of N6.
Kresuu goes down, and they're trying to get blue off the top. Recovery's not going to be enough to take out Taya. Just get another down air. Down air once again for Taya. Trying to go for a third and a fourth. Why not add to it? Kresuu's going to whip on the down sig. They're still looking for these KOs on the red team just to equal up stocks. Gets the Sair off of the down air. I mean, they're doing really well, really good, but they just cannot seem to find the KOs fast enough.
Not too much though. Blue looking very damaged. You can't be missing in the middle of Ahmet Taya. This man's got a death wish. And there's the N-Sig. That's going to be the stock. Kresuu now left in this 1v2. He finds the neutral signature. He gets some time for a 1v1 against Taya, but he's not able to do anything with it. Oh, that's good.
He is getting some good chip damage in, but that neutral sig is not going to be enough, but loses the weapon, and a recovery from Ahmet puts them up 2-0. One game away.
We're going to look past that. We're going into... I'm joking. We're going into match point here. Ahmet and Taya still on the same legends. There's no Koji to be seen here. And just like that, 10 seconds into the game, and we already have like 100 damage dealt onto blue and Kresuu. But they are doing better this time around. They just keep getting sandwiched.
For that signature. If not, and it's 30 damage with the follow-up from Ahmet, but down sig from Kresuu is going to take that the first stock off Ahmet, and now blue team has a pretty sizable lead.
Okay, let's see what they're able to do here. Oh, great offstage play. Recovery and Nair just to get some extra damage. You see another recovery, another Nair, getting them both quite deep.
Good damage already being built on these second stocks. Gets the Sair, another side air onto Ahmet, still stuck off stage. Resets finally to center, picks up the gauntlets, immediately tries to go back into the action. Taya and Ahmet are struggling to find these knockouts now. Finally getting the side air, looking for another one here. It's not going to be too successful just yet.
Okay, here comes out Ahmet, trying to get that recovery. Nice knockout. Tries to goes for the second one as well. I mean, what is happening? This is 5 stocks to 2 right now.
This is looking very, very good for the blue team. But, you know, last time we said a team was looking good, they did not do very good. I'll say that. But blue is actually going to go down here. Pretty high health on that first stock, so they're only dropping down to the second on a fresh. So doing really, really good. Kresuu got their dodge taken away, has to recover high to avoid any misplays.
Yeah. I mean, this is just methodical, surgical gameplay right here. Ahmet trying to shut them down. They're gonna set up a 2v2 combo all the way through, and just like that, you can't be making mistakes like this in a game against Ahmet and Taya. quickly finding that knockout, and just like that, you're gonna have a little bit of a harder time to win this here now. Not over yet though. Blue and Kresuu looking fairly healthy.
They do need this game in order to, you know, keep living in this bracket. I mean, down Sig is gonna find the KO, but I mean, this is lower side. If they do end up losing this match, then they're gone from the bracket. Ahmet and Taya want this 3-0, but Kresuu, burn options, able to make it back. Side air onto Taya, still not enough, but the weapon throw helps out.
Ahmet now stuck in a 1v2 against Kresuu and Blue. Recovery comes out, GCN light, and just like that, Blue and Kresuu are going to be winning here in the third game.
Find a lot more confidence in their gameplay, and we'll see. I mean, the blue team did end up winning that one, but yeah, it really is just going to be seeing, did the red team have enough momentum to go off of at the end of that game, or is blue team going to be able to keep momentum from the other win, or from their win?
Blue popping off right now on this spear, but Ahmet and Taya quickly regaining stage control here. Oh, but just like that, they're stuck in a combo. We see the D-Sig, the recovery! He goes for the N-Sig, can't find anyone with them. That was so close, but still a lot of great damage. And Ahmet and Taya, they're gonna have to be a little bit more careful here in this last stock, and they're probably aiming for early knockouts at this point. You can't, you can't rely, or a team combo. You can't just true combo your way into winning this first stock at this point. You're gonna have to find something, and find something is exactly what Ahmet is trying to do. But a recovery from Taya, almost taking him down. Ground pound from Kresuu will be the first strike.
Ooh, gets the side sig, takes out Kresuu. I mean, they're looking solid. Gets the Sarah onto Ahmet. Blue 136. Some small follow-ups with the side air. Not trying to commit for anything too big right now. Did not want to get punished. Did not want to lose this stock just yet. And Taya, running out of options, finally touches back down, but loses the weapon off of it. Interrupted recovery.
Yeah, I mean, Blue, whenever he had a lot of health, he was just kind of mashing all that spear. He was running toward Taya, throwing out attacks left and right. They're just overwhelming them at this point. Ahmet and Taya previously doing such an incredible job at keeping stage control, might be having some difficulties just repositioning against both of their a little bit more aggressive movement that they've got now. Kresuu, nice sideline recovery to take Taya down, and Ahmet is gonna have to try and stay alive here. He's not just staying alive, he's thriving right now, finding a lot of great bow hits.
Absolutely. Nice conversion there, and a little bit extra coming in from the 3v1. Ahmet starting to dwindle down here. That recovery actually will KO, which is honestly quite surprising. I didn't think it would go that way. Blue barely
so many interruptions. So many interruptions. Wow, that was like 7 interruptions in the span of 10 seconds. That could have gone either way. Kresuu tries to get the interruption there, not able to find it, but Blue isn't going to get knocked out nonetheless. I feel so bad for Taya. Taya set up like 8 combo opportunities, and none of them led it to anything there. Will be going down as he was interrupted one final time, and this is a 1v2 now against Ahmet.
I mean, I guess this blue team definitely has the momentum. Ahmet is going to go down, but able to barely clip with the neutral sig.
I think he was trying to gimmick. Trying to see if he can get like the last frame of that neutral signature, throw them off. You gotta go for big plays at this point, and daring there might be a misinput. Did he dare? Did I see that right? I mean, getting hit against them just wasn't working. If I was them, keeping in mind I'm not a very good player, I would just opt more into, like, you know, just try and get hits. Don't try and go for this massive five head plays. Just try and throw out your moves, split them up, go for these 1v1s. You're both amazing players. You're gonna make 1v1s work.
Absolutely. And already getting some pretty good conversions, decent damage onto Blue and onto Ahmet. Still finding a lot more success with this lance already, and it's been 30 seconds in the game. So it's just, I think maybe the Braz is just trying to find something new off of Ulgrim. And here's where you're supposed to try. You know, you're supposed to try things in community tournaments, and if it's not working, it's not working. You know, take it back to the drawing board. So Kresuu's gonna go down very low. Did not touch the stage, and that is a huge moment for the red team.
Okay. Blue getting hit by that neutral light, almost enough to be a knockout as well. Trying to look for a 2v1 opportunity. Kresuu staying very safe there, though. Oh, nice move. Catching him. Last couple of frames of that Sair. It's not going to be enough to find the knockout, though.
I'm surprised that neutral is not KOing. I feel like that probably should have. That one I feel like also probably should have. But Blue still hanging in there a little bit longer. Taya with a axe Sair to the face. And now trying to get this temporary power play to work on Kresuu, but they're going to play a very, very good run game and avoid most damage.
See, all players playing quite patiently here now. You can definitely sense it's in the air, it's in the atmosphere. This is game 5, and this is a very, very important game for both of them.
And one win from either side, they either move on or they go home. Kresuu with a big ground pound trying to get the confirm onto Ahmet, but downlights the wrong direction. Blue whiffs on the down sig. Taya comes in with the Sair.
Very, very nice.
Looks like blue team starting to dwindle down. A lot of momentum regained by this Ulgrim pick. Sidelight neutral air, another neutral air, put some more damage on. And you know, this is the Taya I want to see. You know, a lot more damage, a lot more confidence, and just overall a lot better conversions.
Okay, nice knockout. Now Taya stuck in this quick 1v2. He gets hit by that Nair. Nair comes out from Blue as well, throwing him up into the air, but he still has both of his stocks. Blue and Kresuu are so very damaged right now. They need to make something happen. They're gonna need a team combo here to make something happen. But if they keep getting isolated into these 1v1s, they're not going to be winning this.
Honestly, their only hope is to probably just gimp one of them. But, I mean, so far, it's just not looking super great. Both players 149. Taya is still on that second stock. Neutral air finally gets the KO. Ahmet can just play a little nice run game. And now back to the 2v2. Taya, lots of pressure now with this Lance. Ahmet starting to swing.
Let's see. Anything is possible. This is, after all, as we mentioned, old generation versus new generation. Kresuu, one of the greatest 2v2 players from the Spanish region, will be going down to them now, though. And that is going to be Taya with the axe recovery, taking down the previous king of EU 1v1. What a set from Taya and Ahmet. They were so very close to being reversed, but they were able to adapt at the very last moment. Wow.